Hello, welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle, and I am doing a birthday bonus reading for Capricorn. But this is Capricorn in all placements, so even if your birthday does not fall in Capricorn season, this reading can still be for you. So I just put some prosperity dust on the table. Let's get a couple of angel cards. Presence. An angel standing there with arms outstretched, the God rays shining down. Presence. Faith. Two angels, two acrobat angels. One has left their little swing and they're about to grab hands of another one. Presence and faith. Faith that you will be caught. Faith that someone's going to show up for you when they say they will. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. I'm going to go with Queen of the Moon Oracle. Trust. 32. For me, faith and trust go hand in hand. Because when you have faith, you trust that things are going to work out in your favor somehow, some way. Egg moon. Did I say that's number 32? Discernment, number 10. Trust in your ability to discern well and accurately. And that's tied to your intuition as well, because her face is covered, or her eyes. So it's needing to rely, to trust on those inner signals that you're getting. And resilience, 21. There's something about it's a bunch of things. What? Okay. Sorry. A lot of messages just came through, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold on to many of them, but there's something about building your resilience in the process of learning to be more discerning, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. And there are times when you bypass your intuition. For whatever reason, you ignore it, you miss it because your ego is way louder, and it's very easy to lean into the ego. Because what the ego wants is comfort and safety for you. And the intuition is often something that is, I don't know if it's often, but the intuition will push you in directions that are more uncomfortable, because the intuition is it's coming from your soul, basically, and is your higher self wanting you to step out of your comfort zone, to expand your limits and your boundaries. And yeah, we don't always like to do that. It's not very comfortable. and so yeah, it's like you've had some times where you look back and you go, oh, I did it again. I made a choice that wasn't led by my intuition. Okay, chalk it up to a lesson. So you've got all these lessons on your back, right? But also, I feel like with trust here, you've been through a lot of situations where your trust was broken. You put your trust in things and people and found yourself disappointed, but you kept going anyway. And that's the beautiful thing about things not working out for us, is that it does often, increase our resilience, our strength, our ability to persevere. So, okay, so there's all that. Yeah, I'm going to get some cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Strength. 44. Strength and resilience. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're going to, it's like you've been kind of what's that word? I can't think of the word. You've been molded. You've been being groomed for something. And that grooming has been difficult. Somewhat like going through boot camp. It's not fun. It's a lot of hard work, but what it does is it increases your ability to stand strong. And, you've had to learn to be strong. You've been carrying a lot on your back. I'm just looking at this image. This doesn't come out very often. What is she doing? It's like she's about to step away from where she has been standing. She's holding a planet on her hand. And that planet has one tree growing. It's like the strength to continue to hold up some kind of growth. Something that you have put, it's like the, I want to say talisman. I don't know if that's right. It's like a part of you. This is a part of you that you have cultivated and grown, and you have been in one place kind of holding this up. This is that strength, because you don't want this to, you've put a lot of energy and effort. This is a part of you. And so there's something about stepping away from where you've been, but continue. It's like you're bringing this with you because it serves you as you move into the next place. Okay. And then we have flying 20. It's like you're gaining buoyancy. This flying is getting up above where you might have felt stuck. There's a maze down here. And it's like you're getting a fast pass. You're figuring out, like, oh, I don't need to be stuck anymore. And this is somehow tied to your strength, right? It's like stepping away, and then as soon as your both feet leave the ground, you're suddenly like airborne. And you suddenly see the bigger picture. You suddenly see where you were trapped, and you're out of that. All due to your strength and your willingness to uphold something that is meaningful to you, that you have cultivated within yourself, it's like, it's that little thing that, it's like a little baby that you have birthed and grown into something sizable. It's very dear to you. Intention 22. 44, 20, 22. intention. There's an egg here. An owl with a dandelion on top of an egg. You're moving in a new direction, clearly. And your intention is to hatch something, birth something, bring something new into the world that is kind of, it's coming from a place of wisdom with this owl. And there's something about spreading your seeds, spreading the wisdom far and wide. The wisdom of how you got out of being stuck. Potentially. Maybe sharing this knowledge or understanding. Okay. I am feeling the desire to try a different deck. No, hang on. I didn't think this through very well. No, I think I'm just gonna, sorry, I'm just gonna go with my elemental oracle. And do this as I have always done. Stick with tradition, right? Don't, what is it? Don't fix what isn't broken. Okay. Oceans and bravery. 30. Oceans and bravery. Resilience also. Both of these break down to a 3. Your resilience, what you have carried, what has been difficult, has actually freed you. Has actually, that you're going through a rebirth. Is that what this is? This egg, what you're hatching, is a new you? Possibly. You're traversing the world, the planet. Maybe you're gonna travel. Maybe you're gonna travel or move or I don't know, something about being brave and maybe crossing oceans. I like that. Just the bravery piece, and that it's a child. There's a childlike quality here. Well, okay, we'll look at that in a minute. Lake and depth. 31. Breaks down to a 4, so does intention. You're intentionally going deep, doing a deep dive within your psyche, within your emotions. Actually, within your emotions, even more than your psyche. It's all connected, really, but we've got some kitty confirmation as well. And it's like your wisdom has come at a cost, which it pretty much always does, because that cost is learning what you didn't know, and that can be uncomfortable or painful or embarrassing or whatever it is. But you're at a place, or you're coming to a place where you recognize you recognize yourself in, let's see, how do I say this? It's like you're the common denominator in your life. And you're understanding that in order to have the life that you want, you need to show up in a certain way. And if you haven't been experiencing what you want, then there's a need to change how you show up. And so it's like you're allowing yourself to do some kind of inner excavation, some deep emotional work. Um, work? I don't know, maybe. You're just letting yourself go. Interesting too that we have oceans and lake. Something so water. Water is a big thing here. Maybe being near water is helpful to you. Maybe you like being near water or in the water, but all this water here is definitely tied to your emotional self. And passion, the soul, 14. We got water again. It's like doing a deep dive, really getting in touch with your emotions and then letting them flow. Your emotions have been dammed up. And by you going within, you're opening the spillway, or you're breaking down the dam. But what's happening is it's you being in touch with your soul, finally, in a way you never have before. And it is liberating. It is, there's a lot of emotional release. There is sadness here as well, because the eyelashes are a bunch of dead trees or branches, bushes. But then all around the bottom, like below all of the dead, there's green that's starting to grow up again. So there's something old and dead that you are kind of crying over, sad over, and allowing those emotions to release, to flow, allowing yourself to just express whatever's coming up is creating new growth. More Katie confirmation. And this is the soul and passion. So, and we have a bunch of butterflies here and a dragonfly. So there's a huge transformation that's happening within you. And you're tapping into a passion. What that passion is, not totally sure. Maybe it's something that it's something new to you. Passion for something, or it's for yourself. I don't know. It feels like it's tied to your kind of purpose, your life purpose, or how a new way you want to show up, or it's like it's you finally hearing your soul. You had to go deep and get where it's very quiet in order to hear your soul. Your ego has been blasting the music and you couldn't hear. And now there's this quiet relief. Yeah. Okay, so let me read these a different way. We have oceans and bravery. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Hold on, there's one more thing. Passion and the soul and trust. Both of these break down to a 5. Trust. This is like trusting that your higher self, your soul, let's see. It's not just trusting that it knows. I feel like it kind of speaks to trusting the passion that is bubbling up within you because of this deep dive that you're doing. Trusting that you are being reborn as you go through this kind of cleansing process. Anyway, so read a different way. We have oceans and bravery, strength, and trust. You're bravely heading in a new direction to new shores. It's allowing you to tap into a strength that you have been cultivating and building. And this is all leading you to something, it's growth. It's trusting that this whole process is leading you to something bigger, like not just something, it's leading you to a bigger and better you. Yeah. Okay. Wait, where do these go? This way. Okay. And so then we have lake and depth, flying, and discernment. So you go, so there's water and there's air. We have the going deep, and then we have the rising up above. Finding your wings. Not because of drinking Red Bull. Don't touch that stuff. It's nasty. It's not good for your body. I feel, okay, so there's something here about your discernment, your discerning, your ability to discern is coming out of this deep dive that is a lot. It's helping you to gain this new perspective. It's what is helping to release you from where you've been stuck. It's like you had to go really deep. You were already deep in something you couldn't get out, but there's like confusion and maybe fear and like, yeah, it's just frustrating, stuck feeling. And so it's like you go even deeper. You get into those uncomfortable feelings, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, something like that. And this is increasing your discernment. And there's something too about discerning between your emotions and your mind. The two are meant to work in tandem. The brain is a tool. It's not meant to lead the way. These two in conjunction are meant to lead the way. And so this is a part of what you're doing, is you're tapping more into your intuition. Yeah. Okay. So then we have the soul and passion, intention, and resilience. So you continue to, let's see, how do I say this? Let me look. So this passion that you're tapping into it's something that you're meant to create in the world, to put out in the world. There are seeds that are meant to go far. Spread your seeds. and you're so resilient. It's like you've built up this resilience over time and all of your difficulties, that something that might have at one time felt heavy or felt like a lot, I don't know, maybe it still does. I mean, she does look pretty weighed down, but it's like, you can handle it. I was going to say it gets lighter. I think it does. I think as you shed and that's one thing, like you take a bunch of like old branches or old dead sticks or whatever, they're a lot lighter than the ones that are alive. It's like they're easier to manage. They're easier to clear away. You can clear away twice as many. And so it's like there's something about your load becoming lighter, and there's new growth coming, and that is, I don't know. Yeah, that's what's happening. New growth. And you've got this. You can handle whatever new thing, whatever passion you're working on, whatever your soul is guiding you to do. Okay, so from here, what shall we do? Let me get some cards from the Forest Spirits Oracle. Mouse spirit, confidence. Even the smallest actions can have a big impact, so never underestimate your abilities. Even the smallest actions. Think about a dandelion seed. Those things are tiny, but you get a whole bunch of them flying out on the wind, and they settle and they sprout, and there are dandelions everywhere. Some people don't like that. Some people call them weeds. They're not weeds. They're actually really beneficial and nutritious. Good for your liver. But yeah, confidence. You're that's a part of this resilience, is increasing your confidence. Because your confidence comes from the knowing that you're going to survive this too. You're trusting that you've been through it before. You're gonna get through this again. It's fine. It's fine. Raccoon spirit, potential. Delve into the unknown, for it is through uncertainty that you often uncover your true gifts. You're uncovering a lot of gifts here, because you're allowing yourself to go into that place of uncertainty, which is what actually liberates you. It's like you go to uncertainty, but it's like an educated guess kind of thing. You're not going in blindly, but you also know, like, there are no guarantees, but I am being drawn, I'm being led. And so it feels, you're going for it. You're moving into the unknown, and you're embracing what's to come, whatever's gonna hatch, whatever this passion is. We have, and the 2 eggs. Intending to have a rebirth. Maybe it's something that you're very intentional about. And magic pixies. Ooh, you get blessed by the typo. Kindred spirits. You create lasting connections with deep understanding that transcends time and space. You have lasting connections here. Maybe these are new connections, or maybe these are connections you've had that you're fortifying. You're spending more time hanging out with your peeps, really giving people your attention, your love, your time, your energy, and having that reciprocated. And so this whole kind of rebirth that is happening, it's all leading you to, maybe it's a whole new friend group, or a whole new quality of connection with your current people, and the new ones coming in. It's you showing up more. Showing up for yourself. And when you do that, then you can show up for others. So, trusting that you're going to be caught. Having faith. There are others here. This is what you want, which makes me think you're coming from a situation where you didn't necessarily have that. You didn't know if people were going to catch you. Maybe very often people did not, and left you, falling on your face. But you always got back up again, no matter how difficult it was. And you are better for it. You are stronger because of it. Okay, so let me go. I'm going to go to the Beyond Lemuria. Where are my glasses? Oh, they're on my head. Oh, all right. So we've got a big face here. This is interesting. Okay, so there are all these what look like could be like octopus tentacles, some kind of tentacles like coming off of her head. And I didn't say this time, but what's on this person's back looks like a bunch of tentacles combined with weeds or vines or something. What you thought was a weed is not a weed. This looks like a whole bunch of weeds, but it's not. It's something that's living. There are octopus tentacles in here. It's something that this is why you're carrying it, because it's not weeds. You recognize that something is alive. There's intelligence here. Intelligence and wisdom. That's what you've been carrying with you. It's heavy, but it's also really good. Anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted. Anyway, that's the other thing. I lost. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting very distracted. So we have the octopus tentacle things coming off of the head. So this is a part of you. This is a part of you. This is something you've been cultivating, something alive, something that you have had to build your strength in order to make sure that it remains safe. Safe? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you are kind of the caretaker, the protectress. Anyway, okay. So, and then we have wings here. What else do we have? Stars. Okay. Let's see what it says. Star seed elemental. Sometimes adulting can become too serious. Yeah, I can. When this happens, adding curiosity, fun, laughter, and a light-hearted sense of play to our perspective can be the most effective way to rebalance. Okay, I think that's a part of what this is about. Because we have this childlike energy here. There's also this feeling of, buoyancy, lightness. And this is like one of those carousel horses. It's kind of what it looks like. There's something childlike, fun about that. Riding the ride from when you were a kid. That felt crazy and fast and fun, when you're 5. It's the best ride in the world, right? Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. Right. Yeah. Yeah, seeing the world from a childlike perspective. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. Humans are evolving, and children can be our wisest teachers. And I can confirm that being a parent. My child has raised me as much as I've raised him. May we nourish their big souls, listen to them with our hearts, and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world. So if you have children in your life in any way, they are your teachers. They are the ones who are going to help you tap into that bravery, that resilience, and also that playfulness. Your transformation it has to do with going back to a more childlike mentality. Childlike, not childish. Your maturity is what is allowing you to get back to that playful state. There are certain gurus out there that are known to be very childlike and playful. Dalai Lama, for example. So anyway, there's that. There's all that. This is a beautiful reading. I am going to leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of